Good evening. Welcome to another weekend of demo streams. Today, the first stream that we will be looking at, well, the first demo we will be looking at, it's not really a demo, but say it's more of a playtest. Hi, Satinal, how are you doing? So this game was requested by Satinal. It's called Demon Bluff. It's kind of a single player Among Us, is what is some people describe it by, but I think it's like a werewolf, kind of like a werewolf slash vampire slash townsfolk kind of game. You have to kind of decide which of the townspeople are telling you lies, deduce the spy hiding among them, and yeah, blood on the clock tower. Yeah, exactly, that kind of thing. I don't know how long this game is exactly, so we'll play this for as long as you're interested, and I'm interested, and because I'm not sure if there's an ending to this demo, but once we do that, we'll move on to some other game. But I expect to spend like an hour on this, I think. So we'll see. I'm gonna take a look at the settings over here, but there's nothing much to change. Everything starts in the middle, so that's nice. I hope it's not too loud for you. I did kind of press play to make sure that the game worked. It opened up a bunch of cards, but I have no idea what they do, because I immediately closed the game after that. But the art is sure cute. Look at that minion. She's so cute. But from this, it tells me that they are different. So these are villagers, which are all good people. This is an outcast, which is more of a neutral person. And these are the bad people, the minions. Probably. But it looks like you get different different combinations of good, neutral, and bad people each game, and you don't exactly know who you're gonna get. Outcasts are good with drawbacks. Gotcha. Okay, standard. Reach the final village and die as few times as you can along the way. So I didn't actually play it. I just clicked it once to make sure it works. Increase difficulty. Every village is randomized. Your own village start a random deck. Nice. Okay. There is one evil among all characters. Find and kill it. This is as far as I got. And I all F out from here, so. Find and execute one evil character. 1 minions and 0 demons. There are 7 good people. This is your deck. These characters can be drawn and appear in your current game. If I'm evil or corrupted, I am the streamer. I am DZ. Learn if closest evil to me is clockwise or counterclockwise. Learn equidistant if evil sides the same distance from me. Learn one good character. This is that learn one good character or learn I good character? Because the number 1 there looks the same as the I from here. I guess it's a little bit different. The top is slightly more notched, but the word I and the word 1 very similar. Learn how many evil characters I'm adjacent to. I lie in disguise. If I'm evil or corrupted, this doesn't really make sense to me. I guess this means that if she's corrupted, she'll be dizzy. Corrupted characters line that really doesn't work. Character alignment, execute them. Okay. This is character info. Use it to deduce who is evil. Most characters activate after reveal. I'm good. But be careful. Evil characters will lie about their roles and info. When hovered over, you will see information like, okay, yeah. Oh, I am good. 2 is good. 1 evil adjacent to me. 3 is good. Closest evil is counterclockwise. Oh, I'm sorry. You are bad. In this mode, you can kill suspected evil characters. Kill dagger, click dagger again to exit this mode. All evil characters have been executed. Next. Learn a good character and its role. Which is weird because we know all that. No, actually no, not necessarily. Okay. Pick one character. Learn if you're lying. So this is an action kind of card, I guess. This doesn't do anything yet, I guess. I'm 2 cards away from closest evil. I'm good. Closest evil is counterclockwise. So you two contradict each other. Plus I don't remember Hunter. 4 is a real confessor. One evil adjacent to me. Oh. So you are the one. You are the bad person. Characters with you can click on this character to activate it. Number 2 is lying. Cursed luck. I register as a random evil minion to other characters. For Wretch. Learn 3 characters. Only one is evil. So learn. Character tells you information. Usually happens on reveal or after a specific action. Learn 3 characters. Only one is evil. Learn 3 characters. So like when you flip this open, you learn about 3 different characters. And one of them must be evil. Okay. So the wretch will throw in a wrench, basically. Closest evil is counterclockwise. I'm good. The wrench, yes. Wrench the wretch. Pick one character, learn if you're lying. Pick one character, learn if they're lying. Wretch. Number 1 is a real enlightened. One evil adjacent to me. Probably you, right? See, but this doesn't mean anything because you can say whatever you want. If you are. Number 4 is lying, yeah. Number 7 is lying. I should have probably clicked this way just to see what they say about each other. But he would have said he was lying as well. All the other points, this person and this person point here. So there's no other real. Eventually we're going to get to points where there's more than one evil character. Huh? Pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are evil. I lie and disguise. Twin minion, what does that mean? Isn't this the same thing? Lie and disguise. Isn't that the same thing? Anyway. I guess, is there a way to check the compendium from here? There isn't. Does it mean there's 2 of them? I lie in disguise. I lie in disguise. 2 minions. Yeah. Pick one character, learn for lying. Learn how far from me. I'm 1 card away from closest evil. So there are 2 evils in here. Number 2 is a real judge. So one of you is like not telling the truth. Number 4 is a real enlightened. Closest evil is counterclockwise. So like these 2 contradict each other. Oh, never mind. This person kinda counteracts that. 1 is evil. 4, 6, or 2. I'm good. So it is unlikely that you are evil, but hypothetically, if you are evil, then 6 and 2 have to be good. And you have to be evil. But then you have to be good. And you are not, because this contradicts something. So you have to be good. If you are evil, then you have to be good. And you have to be good. This counteracts. This doesn't really prove anything about you. One of these has to be evil. It could be this and this, something like that. It could be. In fact, either way, this one is almost definitely fake. Because there are two of them for starters. Is there any possibility that this is fake? If this is fake, this doesn't mean anything still. The problem is I need your ability. I should almost tie it to you, right? I mean, it is saying truth, okay. Because now you two confirm each other. And so either you are evil and not telling me the truth, or both of you are evil. If hypothetically you are evil, it still doesn't really because these two tie into each other, they have to be both good. They can't be both evil. So these two are good. This doesn't say anything about this. We've established that you have to be good. So you have to be evil. But the problem is that actually does check out. This and this being evil does check out. As in, it's a plausible combination. My original hypothesis was these two are evil. You satisfy this, you satisfy this. This doesn't matter. It would satisfy this and it would satisfy this. So that's also a possibility. So in this case, it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, what it doesn't tell me is it possible for me to have more than one of a character? Does that automatically mean that one of them is fake? I don't know. No for now? Okay. I have to kill this guy because of this 4622. It's also possible that the queen is evil. I haven't actually considered that possibility yet. But if I kill this guy, okay, hypothetically, if this guy is actually good, if I kill him, this will exonerate you. This will make you fake. This will exonerate you. You are actually exonerated. Nobody's pretending to be a wretch. And this does say that I have one outcast, yeah. Then it depends on the queen after that. No, but no, yeah, no. Oh no, but closest evil is counterclockwise, which means that so if you are good, then you are good. If you are good, then you are good. These two are kind of tied together. Okay, I'm gonna kill the judge. Okay. In that case, this is most likely the fake one. But let's play through this slowly. So, if you are good, you have to be good, and vice versa, because otherwise you would say equidistant. So, you are good, you are good. Since you are good, 4, 6, and 2 are good. So this part of the table is correct. You are obviously false. I mean, I guess there's nothing to consider here. Your statement here means you're false. Yeah. Lose if you execute me. I can't die. I can't die is an interesting ability. Okay. 1 is evil, 6, 2, or 7. That's assuming you're not evil. 7 is a real jester. Pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are evil. This is very good. I like this. 4 is good. Pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are evil. Wretch. Confessor. I'm good. If I'm evil or corrupted, I am dizzy. Does that mean that I the streamer, I'm evil or corrupted? Am I evil or corrupted? 627. We have one outcast and one person planning to be an outcast, like claiming to be an outcast. I don't think we have an outcast that says, yeah, no, this is the only one in play. So you're perfectly fine. Click on you doesn't do anything either. 6, 2, or 7. One of them is evil, or you are evil. If you are evil, then you are also evil. If you are evil, it doesn't really say much about you. Does the evil person always lie? I lie in disguise. So, must they always lie? I think they must, right? So, must they lie, or is it must they lie, or can they lie? What's the difference? I'm not sure what the yeah, I wish I could click over the word here. I know it's in the compendium, but it's not here, and you can't actually see the compendium from this page. Yeah, so but if they must lie, then if one is evil, 6, 2, or 7, if you are lying, then you are lying. I mean, if you are lying, then you are also. I can't die. Do you want to test that? Very easy to test, but I'll lose a health if I'll lose health if that happens, right? I'm good. 4 is good. 7 is a real jester. So it's like you two or you two, assuming that you are correct. Well, let's test that. Let's test that. I'm fairly sure that the knight is. Well, I'm not fairly sure, but let's test to see if we lose a health. Might as well do that. Okay, so I did not lose a health, and as you said, they can't die. Therefore, I did not lose a health. Die! Anyway. So you are good. You are probably good. If you are evil, then the whole thing. Let's. I don't want to consider what happens if you're evil. Yeah, that's too complex right now. So you are good. I should pick a jester and ask about the knight, the wretch, and the confessor, right? No. This will be. No. Because they'll just say 1. And that doesn't prove anything. Well, no, if you must always lie. If you must always lie. Okay, let's check that. This. There are 3 evils. Okay, you're lying for sure. That's. There's 1 evil, yeah, correct. That's right. 3 evils is a bit too much, especially since we know this fellow is good. It didn't say they must convincingly lie, yeah. So you're dead, and you're dead. Lie better. Oh, I can right click. So character info is false. Okay. So it has to be false. You cannot reveal the last card. I lie in disguise. Learn how far a specific evil is to another closest evil. Ah, I have a witch this round, so I cannot reveal one card. No evils adjacent to me. Lose if you execute me. You are here, okay. 8 is a real jester. So if you are lying, then you have to be lying. And then you also have to be wrong, right? So I don't have 3 evils. So these 3 confirm each other basically. If you are lying, then you are lying. Which means you are not good, yeah. So you 3 have to be correct. Pick one character. I'm dizzy. 1, 5, or 2? Only 1 is evil. Okay. Should I do it on the queen, and does that mean anything? Because if you are evil, no, that doesn't really mean anything. And maybe it does. So if I've confirmed these 3. I could do this on you, you, and you. And then I'm going to try that. 6, 5, 4, that's 1 evil, so you are evil. You're condemning yourself. 1, 5, 4, 2, you are 1. Okay. So 4 is evil. So if... This is very inconclusive. You? Do you? 3 is lying. Okay, so 3 is confirmed good. I don't think this would have helped, because if this was false, maybe it would have helped. But I'm not sure what the converse of this is. Is it more than 1 is evil? Or none of them are evil? Oh, right. Oh, I see. Because they... Oh, I see what you mean. Well, they can't say they're good if they're evil. Is that true though? Because aren't they saying that if they are evil, wouldn't they pretend to be good anyway? And say that I'm good? Like they're not... See, that's not the way I read that card. But I guess that's what the hint here says. I cannot lie. This person, she can't hide the truth even if she really could. Okay, so even when, yeah. Okay. That's okay, I'm gonna execute you anyway. So knowing this, the other person is the witch. So one of you 2 is the witch, right? Among 6, 5, 4, there's 1 evil, yes. No evil Jason, yes. This one, yes. I'm good, yes. 1 is evil, 1, 5, or 2. If you are good, then this is true. And you are evil. If you are bad, 1, 5, and 2. But this is true also, right? Even if you're bad. So you can't be bad. It has to be you. One fake outcast. One fake outcast is added to the deck view. I lie in disguise. So in other words, this person can disguise themselves as an outcast. Oh. Wait, but 5111. Why does this say 4000 or 4010? Doesn't this just mean that I have two minions that I have two demons that I cannot see because there are the two of them here because I don't know who they are, and one wretch that I cannot, one yellow thing that I cannot see because they're a fake outcast. No, that's not true. That's added to the deck view, but it's not in-game. It doesn't change what's in-game. Minions, one demons. I don't know. What's a minion even? Oh, I guess this is a minion. Oh, this is a minion and this is a demon. Okay. Yeah, the count seems very incorrect. Okay, anyway, let's open them up. I'm dizzy. Oh. Well. One evil adjacent to me, correct? Number 8 is a real jester. Yeah, this hasn't changed, huh? I'm dizzy. Did you two just spawn as confessors? Is that it? Okay. I don't even know what these are. Does it even matter? See, I Dizzy, am a very benevolent person. I make sure my presence roots out all evil. Pick one character. If evil, pick. Execute it. Nice. Learn how many evils are. See, but what happens here if you're the good? So if you are evil and I pick a good character, what happens? Or if I'm evil and I pick an evil character, what happens? I would think that it's the opposite, right? As in, I'll pick a good character and execute it. Ah, so you have watched this game, eh? So how many evils are adjacent to each other? Okay. Oh, you played it. Ah. Ascension level increase. Why did I get 980? Why did I get 980 instead of like 1000? Is it because I tried to kill the knight twice? But I tried to kill the knight a few times. There's one evil among all characters. Find and kill it. So now we're back to... Is this as the Ascension 2? Okay. Pick 3 characters. Don't have any of them evil. Same. One of you two. Evil pick. I'm good. So I have a witch with me. Judge, Confessor, Jester, Slayer. So one of you two is obviously the bad one. I'm running under the assumption that one of you two has to be bad. Because I don't think there's a chance that you can duplicate yourself in the game. So all I have to do is this. Okay, this is... They should code it so that it takes the number. They should take the number and add 1 or subtract 1. You shouldn't just flip the thing around like that. Right? Catch. One adjacent villager is corrupted if possible. A lie in disguise. Learn how far I am from closest corrupted character. I hope they spawn together. 2 is a real bombardier. I'm 3 cards away from corrupted character. 5 is good. 2 evils adjacent to me. Line ability will not work. 4 is good. I like that they confirm each other. I'm good. So you are pretty much you're kind of You're definitely confirmed. You are probably confirmed. It's kind of difficult to... Like this indicates that this is evil. This... No, but no. That's not possible, right? You're the corrupted one. Does corrupted mean... Corrupted characters are like... But do they flag as evil when they're corrupted? I've already forgotten. Oh, but there are 2 evil characters in here. There are 2 evil characters, not 1. So it would be... one possibility is number 3 and number 5, right? So you're corrupted. You corrupt you, or one of you corrupts you. You pretends that they're good when they're not. You're lying, and you're lying because this person's actually good. So 3 and 5 is a possibility. And then this will satisfy this, and these 2 do nothing. What other possibilities are there? If you are not corrupted, then you are lying. If you are not corrupted, then not only are you lying, but you are good. No, you could be evil. Even if you're evil, this person is lying. So both of you have to be lying, and everyone else will have to be corrupted or telling the truth. But that actually also works, I think. So if you're lying and you're lying, you're telling the truth and you're corrupted. You're corrupted, eh? So it... No, but you would not say 5 is good, right? Because 5 is not... If you're just corrupted, you would say 5 is evil still. So it has to be 3 and 5. I think. Oh, this person is corrupted. Oh, because... Oh, it goes 3. I was just looking at 3 this way. I forgot you could go 3 this way as well. So I guess that is another possibility that I didn't consider. But these 2 being evil would have worked as well, right? There's no actual way to tell. I don't think there was a way to tell that. Actually, no, there was. So I was wrong here. The fact that... Actually, no, that's not... No, wait. I'm not though. Because you can only corrupt in... You can only... Oh no, I mixed up Bar and the Poisoner. Yeah, the Poisoner, one adjacent villager is corrupted. I thought you corrupted an adjacent villager. But you're the one who adds a fake outcast. So I mistook you for the Poisoner. Because when I saw this, I was like, oh, you're a demon. So you must be the one that corrupted this person. Because they're adjacent. And therefore you were the other evil one. But it was the other way around. Because this was not the Poisoner. Actually, this could still have been the Poisoner and this could have been the real person, right? But that doesn't make sense either because you would lie. You would lie. So when you say... Wait. Yeah, 5 wouldn't say 4 is good if 4 is good. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so I made a mistake there. This, due to this. Okay. Die. Pick 2. This is kind of harsh though. 5 out of 10. Just from that. Pick 2 characters. Learn if any of them is evil. Learn that one of 2 characters is a specific minion role. Ah, okay. Pick 2 characters, learn if any of them is evil. 3 is good. 2 is good. You 2 are doing your thing again. 1 is evil. 1, 7 or 2. If evil, pick execute it. I can die. Registers a random evil minion. Yeah, it's healed now. Fine, it's healed 2 evil characters. Okay. Because of this, it's very... So if the Slayer himself is evil, do you know what happens? Okay, I'm going to assume that again one of these two cannot exist because it has to be one of these two has to be out, right? Evil Slayer doesn't have the stay power. Okay. Corrupted Slayer doesn't have stay power. Ally in disguise. So this thing, yeah, doesn't make sense. Okay. I almost want to slay you to confirm you, but I should actually slay you to confirm you. But there's no corruption in this specific map, so I should just slay you. But because you two either confirm each other or disprove each other, right? So if I slay you and it doesn't work, so like both of you are either, so that means both of you are... Wait, I could, wait. So if this is evil and this is evil... Yeah, I'm probably overthinking this one. But there are... I guess part of the thing is they never specifically said that you cannot have more than one of the same character. But if they did say that, then it is very obvious here that both of these are the evil ones. Yeah. Is 4 or 3 evil? True. Game start. One good villager is corrupted. Pick one character. If it's corrupted, wow. If it's corrupted, learn an evil character. Villagers to the left and right of me are cured from corruption. Learn how many are cured. So if you're fake, what happens? Just a alchemist. I cured 1 corruption. So this implies I don't even have a oh, Plague Doctor, right? Okay. So assuming well, now that they're cured, this ability won't work anymore. You also cured 1 corruption, did you now? Left and right of me, range 2. Well, whoever was corrupted, it's gone now. But one of you is obviously evil. Evils are not adjacent to each other. Closest evil is clockwise. Yeah, the cure still works. Oh, the cure still works even if they're already cured. Yeah, well, if one of them is fake, they wouldn't have cured the person in the first place, right? So the corruption would still have been there. Evils are not adjacent to each other. Pick 2 characters. There's a lot of moving pieces here. They could also be corrupted themselves, that's true. But you are a confirmed Plague Doctor. Number 3 is not corrupted. Okay. You could still be lying, but that's unlikely. Can you corrupt, or one good villager is corrupted? Okay. Pick 2 characters, learn if any of them is evil. Pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are evil. But so we confirm that all these characters are not corrupted. There cannot be any corrupted characters except possibly, no, even if it's this guy. But this could be corrupted and this could be fake, I guess. But I need to use one of your powers next. How many people do I have confirmed? You are confirmed. Good, obviously. You oh, because it's more than 2 away. That's true, that's true. I see. So that's why corruption is kind of... So that's corruption? I forget. How many of them are evil? The corrupted characters show as evil? No, I don't think so, right? Corrupted characters will lie and ability will not work, but they do not show as evil, yeah. So I should at least be able to confirm, like... I could use you to confirm... If you're lying, I have a problem. Yeah, they lie, but it's still good. So yeah, so you can't really be trusted. I want to do you two. 5 for 1 evil. You say it's true. So either you are... So there is no corruption here. Is it possible that any of you are corrupted? If you are... Number 3 is not corrupted. But you could be corrupted, right? If you are fake, you could be corrupted. Because you're lying about curing her and you can't reach her. So you could... This could be corruption. But it's very suspect. You're either corruption or evil. Or you're right and one of them's... You are confirmed good, right? You do not flag as evil. So when I say how many of them are evil, I need a 0. So I need to pick 2, 5, and like maybe even yourself. No, but that doesn't teach me anything. Well, actually, no, it does. Yeah, no, it doesn't because... Okay, you know what? Should I waste a charge of this? Learn how many are evil. Do I actually need a confirm? I do need a confirm good in here, so I can narrow it down. See, but I'm assuming that you're... Oh no, but one of you two has to be evil in theory, right? I'm gonna pick you, you, and you. 2, 5, and 3, there is 1 evil. Evils are not adjacent to each other. So you two being evil is a possibility. That will solve... That will actually solve everything. You... I think in this case there are too many factors. I have to kill someone. And then from there, I can kind of tell who's telling the truth. So if I kill you, But the corruption, yeah, the corruption throws it off. 3 is not corrupted. Among 2, 5, and 3, among 5 and 3 there is 1 evil, or you are lying. The problem is I haven't really inspected you. And I haven't really inspected you either. It's hard to tell. You being corrupt, you being... So if you are evil, that means you are lying. Which means that the evils are adjacent to each other. It has to be one of these two. But if these two are evil, this is lying. So that which is impossible. If these two are evil, this is true, this is true. This is hard to tell really. No, but no, you can't be evil. One of you has to be evil. So if you are evil, you have to be evil. And this would be true, but this would be false. So you are good. So you are confirmed good. If you are evil, you would say that the closest evil is either counterclockwise or equidistant. So you are confirmed good. One of you has to be evil, but these two are the same distance. No, it could be these two though. Is there any... It could be these two or it could be these two. Number 3 is not corrupted, okay? Killed 1 corruption. Oh, I forgot that this could be corrupted still. Can I put more than 1 mark? No, I can't. Okay. 5 or 1 evil, true. You are most likely false, I think. Which would mean you and you are the false ones. But that's assuming that there is no corruption. That's assuming that this person's corruption worked and you are not the one that was corrupted. They're still corrupted. But if you are still corrupted, then it will be these two that are false. But then this will be wrong. No, I think it's 6 and 3. It has to be 6 and 3. So 5 and 1 are confirmed true. So among 2, 5, and 3, there's 1 evil. Yeah. One villager becomes an outcast role. I sit next to an outcast. What? What? This actually says there cannot be duplicated villager roles unless other effects allow that. So this does say. So the only problem with the game is that you cannot see the compendium. You cannot see the compendium. Yeah, I disguised as a good villager. Currently, yeah, yeah. But I mean, for up till this point, this would have helped me if I could have hovered over the text in game, but I can't. Or if there was a compendium, but there isn't. So this is kind of confusing. So one villager becomes an outcast role. I sit next to an outcast, so he will move to one of the outcasts, and he will turn someone into an outcast. The question is, does it turn him into any outcast or only the ones from here? Oh, so many of them. Okay. So we have 2 evil characters, one of these. And one of the good people turn into that, one of the doppelgangers here. This is a... Yeah, I'm trying not to use outside info like that, Satina. Counselor is 1 card away from closest evil. Isn't this fake? Wait, what? I learned how far a specific evil is to another closest evil. Okay. Oh, but you register as a 6 is a real confessor. I'm good. I'm dizzy. Oh. Oh. Well, that was easy. Hello, counselor. Is there a corruption thing in play here? No. Bar is 2 cards away from closest evil. Council is 1 card away from closest evil. But then I have 2 scouts. What? So one of these the doppelganger is a yellow, not a demon. Okay. Okay, never mind, gotcha. I'm good. 3 is good. Yeah, so obviously it's you. I disguise as a random not in play villager. Isn't that easy? Oh no, you're a drunk. Okay, I'm corrupted and I lie. I cannot be cured. But aren't you easy to tell? Like, isn't this obvious when you do that? Like, isn't always lying also the same as always telling the truth? Because I can see who the villagers are. So if you disguise as if I see someone else, so obviously that's a drunk, and obviously what he says is the opposite. So like if he, I don't know, if he gives if he says this person and this person are lying, then obviously they're true because he's lying, but he himself is not evil. He's just drunk. And I can tell that because he's a character that's not on the list here. I think. Learn 1 random outcast manga. This is so terrible. I don't know. We'll see. Jester, Fortune Teller. I'm 2 cards away from closest evil. 1 is good. So no evils adjacent to me. Oh my god, there are 3 evil people here. Okay. This is gonna be complex. 2 evils adjacent to me. Very suspect. Okay. Do I have anyone that impersonates you disguise as good villager? Sure. Fake outcast is added to the deck view. So one of you 2 is fake. But the bombardier is right there, right? Disguises yourself as a good villager. None of you disguise yourself as an outcast. The doppelganger is not here. By the fact that the bombardier is here. So you are good. And you are lying. You are lying. And one of you other clowns is not. Yeah, I don't have a drunk here, so that's never mind that. 2 evils adjacent to me, no evils adjacent to me. I think you should execute you. Assuming you are good. Confirming you as good. But this is an assumption that you're good. If you are good, because this if I can confirm that this is good, I could confirm that this is good. I could confirm that this is good. But it hinges on the fact that it's an assumption that you are good. So, but if you are good, you confirm you will confirm you. I could use this and say, I could waste this ability and confirm you and you too. But you could be evil and you could be evil. And then, yeah, it. But it's almost better to because this is so crazy, right? But it's more likely that this is wrong. it is highly likely that this is wrong and this is correct. We should confirm this and make you evil. So these two are evil. And the third one would be probably the fortune teller. Probably. So you, and you being evil would confirm. Oh no, this is wrong. This would be wrong as well. I have no corruption in this game, so it cannot be this combination. Oh, this is definitely not correct anyway. Why did I think that this had to be evil? No evils adjacent to me. Two cards away from closest would be this one. This would confirm. You would confirm you. You would confirm you. You would confirm you. You will also confirm you. So these four kind of confirm each other. If this one is good. We'll confirm this one is evil. It doesn't say anything about this one. But one of these two would have to be evil. Probably this. Actually, no. I'm not sure why. Oh no, because of this. This one confirms this as evil. So these two will be evil. And I think the Slayer will be evil. That will be the other thing. That's one theory. For that theory to work, pick two little characters. Learn if any of them is evil. But what other theories are there? Because this person could be evil, and then this person would be evil. But there are three evils, right? No, but these two cannot be evil. These two cannot be evil because one of these has to be evil. Sorry, one of these two. Oh, no, it can. Never mind. Jester and Lover. Okay, so Jester. Yeah, but the Slayer might be evil. That's a problem. So only one of these four, Slayer, Hunter, Fortune Teller, and Gemcrafter, only one of them can be evil. So you can't be evil, because if you are, you would have to be evil as well. So you are truthful, 100%. If you are truthful, you have to be truthful too, 100%. Which makes you confirm evil. You are confirmed evil. Well, it doesn't make you necessarily confirm good. But it is likely that these two are evil. This is likely correct. Okay, I'm gonna use... Now let's do this. Yeah, okay. So you are confirmed good. You are evil, and you are the last. But that means both Jesters are evil. Doesn't it? You are definitely evil. But haven't I confirmed everyone else is good? See, you cannot be evil, because if you are evil, that means you're wrong. That means there has to be a fourth evil. So you are confirmed good. You two are confirmed good. You are confirmed good. You are confirmed good. There is no one else for me to kill. So both Jesters were evil, as well as one of the Lovers. Right? Yeah. Puka. Leeches adjacent to me are corrupted. What a funny name, Puka. Okay. Puka is here. Great. Just great. So, a lot of the villagers are going to be corrupted in this one. And one villager becomes an outcast as well. Okay, this one is going to be a headache. Yeah, this okay. I think the rash is confirmed good, right? There's no one changes an outcast to something else. Or no one disguises as an outcast. I think. So I think oddly enough, the outcast and you sit next to an outcast. So one of these two is obviously one of these two is here. Okay. So one of you two is the counselor. Has to be. I sit next to an outcast, I lie in disguise. One is evil, 6-5 or 3, 6-5 or 8. So one of them is true but could be corrupted. 9 is a real doppelganger. Wait, learn a good character and it's wrong. Learn a good character. Yeah, wait, and you're not. You could be doppelgangers. No, but one of you has to be a thing. Okay. 9 is a real doppelganger. But doppelganger is not a good character. So you are either corrupted. So I guess what I should have done is reveal. I didn't check to see like can you see? No, you can't see the Steam overlay. I didn't check to see if opening this cured this. Not a real character, but they are good. Oh, you're right, they are good. Okay. Yeah, my mistake was not checking because if this had the moment I opened this, some of the text would have changed, right? Oh, it happens regardless of the review. If that's the case, it makes it interesting. Because if this is true, and this is true, then you killed 1 somewhere over here, and you killed 2 somewhere over here, right? How do I double check that? Through here? It doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't tell me it doesn't say what order the items happen in. It might be. But then, so that means this guy triggered first because he's in seat 6. This guy triggered last because he's in seat 9. Yeah, but in this case, there's a lot of. So you're a doppelganger, one of you two is fake, right? If it's pointing towards you. But then we have 3 fakes here. I almost have to just shoot and pray. So, the nice thing about you two is that if it's true that you are doppelganger, then it also confirms this alchemist. Because a doppelganger only disguises as a good villager currently in play. So this and this, and then it confirms like there are no corruptions on the board, which is nice. And it also kind of confirms here. But it doesn't really confirm you. It could be the other way around. 1 card away from closest evil implies that if you are evil, then you would have to be. If you are evil, then you will be evil. I have too little info to tell. Not without using these abilities. 658, 653. 653. Well, 653 obviously is evil because of this. Like if this is true, then it confirms these two as real. 658. It's almost like this, and this are evil, right? if this and this are evil, is that even possible? Because evil people don't get corrupted, right? Only the good ones get corrupted. The thing is, I don't know if someone can get corrupted twice. You be the... In this situation, you be the counselor. Villagers adjacent to me are corrupted. So you would be... You would cure yourself. And this person would cure... Actually, no, that doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. So it cannot be this combination. Corruption is an absolute state. What do you mean corruption is an absolute state? Like it's always there? It's like it can be cured twice, or that it can't be cured twice? What do you think? I don't think this combination is correct either way. Yeah, okay. Because I don't think the evil people can be corrupted. I don't think there's a... Yeah, the evil people can't be corrupted. So this cannot be correct because this one would have cured... No, you could have cured yourself. You would have cured this person, but you would not have two to corrupt. My only source of corruption here is Puka, right? Yeah. So if this and this are correct, so this and this cannot be correct. You can't be correct. There aren't three things to heal. There aren't. There just aren't. Six on its own cannot be correct. 6 on its own cannot be correct because... Yeah, because... No, it can be correct. If 7 or 5 were the... If 7 or 5 were Puka, 6 could cure himself and the one on the other side. Assuming that the alchemist can actually cure themselves. The corruption, like the ability will not work. Like that part of the thing, it doesn't say whether that ability, the alchemist ability itself can be corrupted and what happens if it does. So the game is very like the game has a lot of mechanics that you can't really... We don't know what the order of operations is. Yeah, oh, that's true. It doesn't say itself. Can't cure itself. You're right. Okay. So this itself is suspect. You're right. Yeah. So let me remove the marks. So it is likely that you are corrupted. Likely. Which confirms this person. And confirms this person. No, wait. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. But see, the problem is, yeah, if it's corrupt, you can't cure anyone. See, that part is what I'm confused about. Because it is more likely that you are still corrupted, right? Because one of the queens... Is it possible for both? So one of this is a counselor. The other one is probably true. See, but both of them say 6, 5 and something else. And both of them say 1 is evil. So this, if this person's a liar, but you mean like a corruption? I don't have a liar. I don't have a good liar, right? So this is the problem with this person being a liar. Yeah, like that's number 6 being evil, yes. But the problem with that is that these two queens, even though one of them is lying, the fact that they are both of them named 6 and 5 and say one of them is evil implies that this cannot be evil. Because if this is evil as well... Oh, I know what's... Oh, okay. Yeah, they could both be corrupted. That's a problem. Is 8 or 6? I didn't. I must have accidentally clicked this when I was marking people. Is 8 or 6 evil? True. Yeah, that's a problem. Corruption messes things up. I think in this case I actually just have to shoot people. I have to shoot people and see. Because you can't really tell in a lot of cases. I'm gonna click you. I'm gonna pick. Eight and 9. 8 and 9 evil, true. I was hoping you would say false. So you... Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that cascade off of whether this guy is fake or not. So I'm gonna kill him. But so he was good. Okay, he was good, but he's corrupted. Okay, the fact that he's corrupted means that so one of these is evil, one of these is evil. Has to be. This person saying 6, 5 or 3, 1 is evil. 6, 5 of 8, 1 is evil. We know that either this person is corrupted or this person is corrupted. These are only two choices. You cannot be corrupted. Why does it clear 5? Why does it clear 6 and 5? Oh, you're saying it clears this person? Well, why 6 and 5? This is 6 that I killed. Oh. Because of these two. Yeah. I see what you mean. So if this is evil, then this person is not a doppelganger. He's just a real alchemist. Yeah, but these two could be. So if the problem is that one of these two is the puka, right? So if this is puka, this is false because it's corruption. So if this is puka, then this is false. So more than 1 is evil, correct? And 1 is evil. 6, 5, 8, correct? So it clears 8. It doesn't clear 5. It clears 8. In this case, because this would be evil, this would be corrupted. This would be telling the truth. Actually, no. Okay, so this, let me clear this mark because it's distracting. So this was a good person. If this is Puka, this person is not cured, so she's lying. So 1 is evil, 6, 5 of 3. No, more than 1 is evil. Like only 1 is evil, false. So you're lying. It doesn't actually clear. No, it doesn't matter, yeah. So if this is evil, this is corrupted. 1 is evil, 6, 5, or 8. This would be true. This would be cleared. One of these would be false. 8 or 6 evil, true. This would be false. And now I have one of these two, right? This will be false. So I think this situation would solve the issue. Let me check. So is 8 or 6 evil? True. False. They both false. I killed 1 corruption. False. I 1 card away from closest evil. True. 8 or 9 evil. True. I killed 2 corruptions. Well. Oh, you were corrupted to begin with. Okay. So you're the corrupter. Actually, no. This is false because we know that we have this. We have the counselor. The counselor has to be one of these two. In this situation, the counselor is not here. So this cannot be. So I don't think this can be false. So I think this confirms, right? Because I think I got this cascading off of this. Okay. Let me clear this, clear this, clear this, clear. If you are evil, you are corrupted. But you cured the corruption. Right? So... But the thing is... Yeah, so this is the real alchemist. He was corrupted, he died. This is a true doppelganger. This is a true thing. You are evil. You are true. 1 is evil, 6, 5, look, 8 or 6 evil. False. 1 is evil, 6, 5 or 8. Nope, you are false. 1 is evil, 6, 5 or 3. True. I think this works. So this would be Puka, this would be the counselor, and this would be the liar. 8 or 6 evil. True. False, they're both false. 1 is evil, 6, 5 or 8. 6, 5, 8, they're all true. Wretch. 1 is evil, 6, 5 or 3. Yes, because I'm wretch. 9 is real doppelganger, correct. This person is doppelganger of this one. I cured 2 corruptions. You're corrupted. You were corrupted. This person was corrupted, but he got cured by this. I'm 1 card away from closest evil, correct. Is 8 or 9 evil, true, false. Okay, so this checks out. Kill you. Kill you. Kill you. Whew. So are these randomized each time? They are, right? I think. Like they're not. Learn which side the circle is more evil. And like, did you have the exact same maps when you played through the game? 1 random unrevealed good villager becomes a baker. Learn which villager I was. What? Anyway. Ascension level increase. Yeah, the first few are set, but now we're in Ascension 3. And I don't know how far you want to go, but there are 2 evils among all characters. Find and kill them. Do you want to go until I die? And we'll call it after that? Judge, Fortune Teller, Scout, Hunter. Okay, you know what? Let's just go. So great. So Counselor created one of these 2. Yeah, that's a Puka. Great. Fortune Teller. Learning if any of them is evil. 1 good villager is corrupted. This could be anyone. So you're the line. 1 of you is fake. Well, oh, doppelganger. Oh, 1 of you is fake or doppelganger, but the other one is probably fake. So the weird thing about this is that Counselor turns someone into a... one villager becomes an outcast role. But we only have 1 outcast. Yeah, how do I only have 1 outcast? Whatever, the counselor has to be one of you 2. Which makes sense because you are the 2 duplicate ones. I'm 2 cards away from closest evil. But one of you could be lying. Pick 2 characters. Learn if any of them are evil. kind of want to pick you two. Or I kind of want to pick Plague Doctor and someone else. Because Plague Doctor is confirmed good, right? There's no way to... Oh, but one good villager is corrupted. So I want to confirm you. Not corrupted. I want to confirm... Should I confirm these two? No, I should confirm you and someone, right? Because I know that you are good. Well, this is not confirming. This person could be evil. She could be evil. And like these two could be evil, for example. This doesn't really work. Six or seven evil, true. What do you think? False. Okay, so one of these obviously, you are probably... Council is one card away from closest evil. Interesting, they both say truth. They both say truth. But one of them could be corrupted, right? That's a problem. And no, I know that this didn't refill. I'm not sure why this didn't refill. Aren't I on a new village? Didn't I just start the extension? Why is this not refilled? Yeah, this seems like a bug, yeah. So it is likely that one of you is corrupted, so it doesn't help. I have to kind of... There are still too many possibilities right now. Because I expected one of you to... Like, this says I'm 2 cards away from closest evil. I think it's either these two or these two. But I don't... I don't think you can tell which one of it. It should be these two, I think. I'm gonna kill these two. Nope, I ran out of health. So yeah, it didn't refill. So that was a bug, right? I'm only on village 1 extension 3. This should have been full. And I would have had to 50-50 either these or these. In fact, no, I don't think it was these, but knowing that this is true would have confirmed several people, right? Is 6 or 7 evil? False. Actually, this said true. Oh no, you're showing me now. You're showing me the answers now because of this. Yeah, it's false because this is corrupted, but this would have confirmed that one of these two is evil. Yeah. But see, I would have gotten this information and still be a 5 of 10. And in that point, I would have said, oh, one of these two is evil. So one of these two is evil, and this had to be the counselor, right? This is confirmed counselor because he had to be next to a Plague Doctor. Like, that's why I selected one of the two next to this. And so this would have turned this false. And how come there are 2 people corrupted? Oh, because Puka corrupts everyone. Actually, Puka corrupting everyone... Yeah, Puka corrupting everyone kind of made it weird. But, yeah. Last hard lose current run and restart the... But this is fake though. You didn't give me my... You didn't give me my health back. Like, should I just not restart because I'm an extension 3? And what does it say? Run end after village 12, but you can keep playing at max difficulty. This only goes to village 7, and this is ascension 3. Wretch. Judge. Through it. Alchemist. Bar is 2 cards away from closest evil. Bar is 3 cards away from closest evil. There's a witch here. 1 quick villager is corrupted. 1 fake outcast is added. But so there is no corruption here, right? Because we see the wretch, and we don't have a way of adding a second outcast to the actual game. So the plague doctor is fake. So this is confirmed. We have no corruption. We have a witch and bar. 1 fake outcast is added already. Okay. This is very suspect because you have to be something like this for it to work. In fact, this has to be bar and this has to be witch for this to work. If this is true, there's no other combination. Although I guess this could be bar and this could be witch. Pick 3 characters. Learn 1 random outcast among them, if any. Three to 1, there's a rat. So you are confirmed. But your ability was useless in here. You are confirmed because there's no corruption. Yeah, there's no corruption. You have to be confirmed. If you were bad, you would say something else, right? So if this is true, it has to be these 3. There's no other combination. If this is true, it can be these 3. No, yes. There's no other combination. I know you are lying, so I need to see what you say about him. So you are lying. So it has to be these 3. No, it's not. Why not? Oh no, because this is... No, wait. Because if this is true, so if bar is 2 cards away from each, but you were true, and that means you're confirmed. But you're also confirmed, and you're also confirmed. Then you have to be false. But then there are 2 evils. So this would be wrong. 5 is saying truth. 5 was saying truth. Huh? Unless there's some other lying mechanic that I'm not getting. Lie in disguise, yeah. I don't see how this is possible. Because you dying, the wretch here, implies that this is bar. Oh, I see. It doesn't say anything about... No, wait, no it doesn't. No. But if bar is 6, then who's the witch? Yeah, if bar is 6, the witch has to be 7. If bar is... Bar cannot be anything else. Like, I purposely did this to confirm that she was true. One random outcast, if any. Yeah, there is Reg. Yeah. Truth statement. I killed 0 corruptions. True statement. Because we have no corruption. Unless this person is the Plague Doctor and there was a corruption. Is that possible? So if this is a Plague Doctor, I have to kill 6 anyway, yeah. So Bar is 2 cards away from closest eval. Oh. Plague Doctor? No, there are no, but yeah. No, that's true. This is true. But everyone is confirmed. But the only way for Bar to be 2 cards away from the closest evil is here or here. But this is the truth and this is the truth. So I feel like something is wrong with the game's logic. Like, it's not possible to have this situation. Oh, look. So you had to right click on this to see this. See, why would you not put this in the main ability? Yeah, exactly, right? This is such a bad UI. I mean, obviously it's like open, it's like playtest. It's something they'll fix obviously at some point. But like the hint itself should be here. Like, why would we think to look? The only reason I looked is because the situation was impossible. So yeah, you're evil. But if we had known that from the start, we wouldn't have lost this health. 2 same villager roles in current village. Great. So they don't even have to be doppelgangers. Learn up to 3 characters. 1 villager, 1 outcast, and 1 evil. Look, now we got healed. So the only time we didn't heal was when we went from village 7 of the last ascension to village 1 of the new ascension. So that part, I guess, is a bug. Jester. Fortune teller. 4 is a real bug. Yeah, no corrupted characters. I like the sound of that. No corrupted characters. Oh, come on, witch. Okay. So we have a shaman and a witch. We have 2 people who very much agree with each other. And this person also agrees with them. And we have no corruption. No sources of corruption that I know of. So this confirms you, and you, right? I don't think there's any way that it doesn't. Because if one of you is fake, then all 3 of you are fake. And it can't be. Okay. Do you have any special seating arrangements? 2 same villager roles, cannot reveal the last card? No. So you're just down to liars here. One of you, it's 2 same. There are 2 same villager roles. Does that mean they're exactly 2? So does that not also confirm? Well, we don't know what this card is, I guess. But this is 1. And this is either another or... But it... Yeah, hard to say. Okay. Anyway, we have half the board revealed. Pick 3 characters. Learn how many of them are evil. There are 3 evils. You messed up. You did. Okay. And so these... Shaman only makes one additional, really? Because it says there are 2 same villager roles. I guess I have more info. See, the way I read this is that... The way I read this is that there has to be 2 sets of roles that are duplicated. She wants clone the scout. He tried himself for 2 days. But okay, so let's go with the assumption that you're correct. Because I don't know that yet, right? So, one of these 2 is false. This has to be true. Closest evil is clockwise. Not equidistant, clockwise. So you're true and you're false. No, that's not what the card... No, that's not what I read the card as at first. The way I read the card as at first is that there are 2 pairs. I guess I'm trying to say that the card isn't clear. If I was just sitting down and playing the game, I would have read this and I would have said, oh, there are 2 villager roles that are the same as other villager roles in the current village. So there are 2 pairs in the current village. And that interpretation would have meant that this and this had to be correct and this would be false. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, no, thanks for that. Game start. Random adjacent villager becomes a puppet. It's evil but cannot lie. Do I have one of those in this? I do. 1 fake outcast, okay. So you... Do I even have any corruption in this? So this is fake. We have a wretch, obviously. You're evil but cannot lie. I have no corruption indicator, so you are evil. So silly. You're right. 5 is good. Really? 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 But you're Ba. And you're telling the truth. No, you're not. You're... So yeah, there are no corrupted characters. So you are lying, and you're the puppet, right? So you register as evil, but you cannot lie. You're good. You're good. You're good. If I pick these 2, it'll say there's 1 evil, right? True and 8 evil, true, because this one registers as evil. Puppet is 1 card away from closest evil, yeah. It has to be here. Oh, wait, I have 3. Huh. Wait, I didn't realize we had 3. Are you serious? I have to kill the... But I killed the puppeteer. Why do I have to kill the villager too? Why? I'm sorry. I've had worse. Life is cruel. Pick 1 character, learn an evil role. If evil pick, learn correct info. She dream. I like a picture. Well, she's smoking something, so... Pick 1 character, learn an evil role. So if I don't pick evil, I just learn a role. Like there is a something. This is phrased kind of poorly. Yeah. Just okay, who do we have? Poisoner and a counselor. So 1 adjacent character is corrupted. And 1 person next to it. Oh, we have this as well. Well, then we might not have a... Okay, we do have 1. So we have 2 corrupted people. So we have 2 evils, 2 corrupteds, and one of this is the counselor. Four or 7 is a counselor. Really? You are obviously compromised. You cured 2 corruptions. Poisoner, 1 adjacent villager. 1 adjacent villager, not both. I thought it was who's the one that corrupts both? Miscommunication specialist. Puka, okay. Poisoner just corrupts 1. 5 or 7 is a counselor. Yeah, everything's pointing to this. 1 is evil, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Everyone's kind of saying that this person's a counselor, eh? Except for you, but you're corrupted. You cured 2 corruptions. I think I need to kill this person to see if she really is a counselor or not. Pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are evil. This is kind of valuable, I guess. Zero evils. I thought so. Okay. Assuming that you're not compromised. Assuming that you're not compromised, all this information is correct. You are the counselor. And I think you will be the poisoner? No, you cannot be the poisoner. You poison 1. This. Yeah, it's rare. It's rare to actually see 0, right? This says exactly 1 is evil, but people can be... Unless you're saying, oh. There are O evils. Their blood type is O. Okay. 1 is evil, 3, 4, 5. But because we don't know where the corruptions are, I don't know for sure if the corruptions have cured this. The thing is that the poisoner can only do adjacent. So I don't think this actually works out. This does not work out. Right, the poisoner has to be either you, which would mean the Empress was poisoned, but you can't cure the Empress, or you, which would mean you are poisoned, but you can't cure that. Yeah, right. Exactly. And this person is not corrupt. Is obviously not. This person is not corruptible. So the only way you can cure 2 is if this person did this, and one of you is the poisoner and poison the other person. That's the only way this works if you are correct and not corrupted. But you could be corrupted, right? Plague Doctor could have corrupted you. I want to kind of check the alchemist, but you could also be right that the... I want to check the alchemist, because if the alchemist is not corrupted, then he's lying, I think. 1 is evil, 2 is corrupted. What? Game start 1. Okay, so if I pick a corruption, learn an evil character. Okay. So 2 is corrupted. And 1 is evil. Hi. So you corrupted you. Among 781. Oh, because I picked yourself. Yeah. So unfortunately, this doesn't unconfirm or reconfirm them. So you are one of the corruptions, but there is someone else that's corrupted as well. You are speaking the truth, though. So you are not corrupted. Adjacent corruption. 547 is a counselor. Is it possible that you're fake? No, because you are two spots away. So you have to be true. You have to be the counselor. I don't think mathematically there's any other way for that. Which means you are correct. You are correct. And you are corrupted. Not evil, but corrupted. Okay, kill you. What? Really? What? Oh, because... No, wait. So this is weird. I guess there's more than one possibility. I don't understand why this is corrupted. Okay, so this is corrupted. But I only have 2 corruptions. Yeah, Hunter has to be evil, but... well... Counselor is next to Doppel Oracle. Ah. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't consider that. Yeah. I didn't consider that the counselor could be next to the doppelganger. Crap. But it has to be Empress, right, in that case? There's no other... Yeah, because then the Empress would still be 2 away from the nearest evil. 1 is evil, 3, 4, 5. This is actually false. 4 and 7 we are 4 and 7. This is actually true. 5 or 7 is this also true. And you're corrupted and you're corrupted. Ah. Okay. That hurt. Learn a character that was affected by an evil activity. Witness. Poisonous at 0 instead of 2. Bombardier. Artifact. Left side is not... What? My measurement includes the 2 characters at the exact midpoints of the circle as well. What 2 characters at the exact midpoint of the circle? Build a rotating table just to find out who was sus. Learn which side of the circle is more evil. To type in power string. I'm trying to figure out what the architect means. So my measurement includes the 2 characters in the exact midpoint of the circle. So are you talking about from your point of view? Like the left here versus the right here? Or are you talking about... I was assuming that you would slice down the middle and you say left here and right here. But then there's no 2 characters at the midpoint. Right? So it has to be across from him. One, 2, 3, 4, 9, 5, 6, 7. No, what? It can't be though. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Because it says the 2 characters at the exact midpoint of the circle. 2 characters. But in your situation, it only overlaps once. What I think it means... Oh, in this case, because the numbers are... Because the numbers are... The number of villagers change. Okay. There can be 2, you're right. Okay. So it slices down the middle, left side versus right. 4 was a victim. He witnessed himself being corrupted or being evil. The left side is more evil. What kind of a deck is this? What kind of a stupid deck is this? Okay. Oh god, that's a... Oh. So there are four evil characters to kill. Several of them are corrupted. In this case, I almost think that the abilities are useless, right? There are too many unknowns to actually use the ability. I have to kind of shoot and decide. Yeah. 4 evil, 5 liars. Yes, it's crazy. Okay. So 3 people are lying. Plus a 4th. Plus possibly 1 to 2 other corruptions. So actually I have 6. No, evil but cannot lie. Never mind. Wait, what happens if you're... A puppet will be evil but cannot lie, but you're no longer a villager. See, so this is another case where you don't know which one triggers first, right? So does the villager become corrupted and then become a puppet? Or does it become puppet and then cannot become a corruption? But I think this will override it, because this would still make it a villager, a corrupted villager, but this would turn it into a puppet. But can it be a corrupted puppet? I don't think so. Random adjacent villager becomes a puppet. So I think... But yeah. Check corruption again. Corrupted abilities lie and their ability doesn't work. Corrupted characters lie and their ability doesn't work. Whereas puppeteer, random adjacent villager becomes a puppet. It's evil but cannot lie. At this point, they're no longer a villager, I think. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it doesn't say corrupted villager lies. Yeah. Okay. This is a lot of nonsense. Lot of nonsense. And yet your abilities are just useless right now. Left side is more evil, right side is more evil. Left side is more evil. 4 was affected by an evil. 3 was affected by an evil. I can basically swing a stick and hit anyone, right? But I have to swing a stick. I have to swing a stick at one of these 5. Possibly more than one. But I have to swing a stick at one of them to see. The best one to swing at is probably this. Because this then exonerates this, right? Unless you yourself are evil as well. I guess so. It doesn't really exonerate you. But now we know you're lying. So the right side is more evil despite you. Yeah, the right side is more evil despite you being on the left side. So there has to be 2 people here. Well, but there are 4 evil. So no, but it can't be even anymore, right? No. Like I guess it can be even. But this also shows that you are lying, right? But you can be either corrupted or evil. It's hard to tell still. Like you are at least corrupted. You might be... This is not actually confirmed. So if this is evil, then it is actually balanced and everyone here is lying or affected by evil. But that's very possible, right? But then you are lying. But then if it's equidistant, if it's equal, it can't be evil but could be lying. I think it could be evil. If 8 is evil, wait, why can't 8 be evil? Yeah, if right side is not evil, but we can't trust that because this says left side is not evil, that's false, but it could be equal. So it could be 5, 8, and then 2 people here. It could be 5, 8, 2, 3 or something. Like, and 2, 3 we like the puppet and it's... Yeah, so because there are 3 different options, you can't tell. This might help, huh? Because 9 is kind of in the midpoint of the circle, right? So if I want to do this, yeah. So now with this, if this is evil, this also has to be, this could be corrupted though. Corruption is stupid. Corruption is stupid. Like this could be evil, this could be corrupted, this could be corrupted. If this is evil, this is corrupted, this is corrupted. And 2 of these also have to be, well, 1 of these has to be. This is telling the truth. This would be evil. You cannot be affected by... The only way this is true is if you are Puka or Puppeteer. Okay. If this is false, then this also has to be false. Or false / lying. Or false / corrupted, sorry. And this also has to be false, which means that this has to be Puka. Puka? Adjacent to me are corrupted, yeah. Which means that the puppeteer has to be down here. Or here. But then this would be correct, right? No, this is not necessarily correct. So these 2 could be corrupted. This and this. And then the puppeteer will be here. This confirms this. If this confirms this, that means this has to be the puppeteer, the puppet. And this has to be... This has to be the puppeteer. But if this is the puppeteer, this is the minion, and this is Puka, then you're actually correct. The left side is more evil. If affected, 4 is a paradox. Oh, I see what you mean. No, okay. 4 was affected by an evil. If affected by evil, they wouldn't say they were. That's true. And if they weren't, they wouldn't say they were. That's true, you're right. Okay, so good. Good point. So knowing that, this person has to be the puppet. This has to be the evil. The puppeteer. This has to be corrupted, right? Yeah, puppets tell the truth, that's right. But it was affected by evil. So this has to be the puppet. So we know that this right side has at least 2. Left side cannot be more evil. But then if you're the puppeteer, this is a lie. So left side is more evil. Right. So this is true. And we have 2 corruptions, right? That are... Yeah, we have 2 corruptions, but they're both on next to Puka. So this is false. But no, this can't be true. This can't be true. But these are not together. If 9 is a real jester... No, but this could be Puka. No, but then left side will be more evil. Oh, this could be corrupted though. So this could be... No, that doesn't work either. We do have 2 witnesses and like 2 architects. And we only have, like, we don't even have, I guess I didn't account for that, right? We can't, we don't have, you think 4 is a puppeteer and 3 is a puppet. Yeah, well, no, it's true because 4 is not affected by an evil. 4 is evil. 4 is evil, but it's not affected by. Affected by means like like you became a puppet or you became like the target of a corruption. So 4 could be the puppet. 4 could be the puppeteer and 3 the puppet. No, 2 could, if 3 is the puppet, then the left side is more evil, and 2 will still be correct. But this still has to be correct. But in that case, this would be true. If 4 is a puppet, 3 was affected by 4's ability, so this is correct. Then this is evil, and these 2 are correct, I think. No, but this is not correct, right? No, this would be inaccurate. But this has to be accurate again. This part is confusing. If 8 is Puka, be corrupted, but this is a problem. This and this do not jive together. It is almost like Puka's on this side. But then left side is more evil. Maybe Puka corrupted no one. Yeah, because it's possible like Puka's here, for example. Yeah, it is actually possible. This. And this. No, but these 2 contradict, right? Oh, but you're right. If this is the puppet, then this is the truth, and this is Puka. Yeah. So Puka could be 2. Puka would be 2. The puppeteer would be 4, and the puppet would be 3. And the puppet is saying right side is more evil, which is true. 198, no evils, true. 1 is evil, 8, 1 or 5, true. 9 is a gesture, true. 3 was affected, true. This fits. One thing's for sure, these guys are very corrupted. Let's kill this head. Yes, okay, so this is the puppeteer, this is the puppet, and this is Puka. Correct. Good point. We had to see which one was a puppeteer, basically. We did it. This is kind of fun, actually. I like these kind of puzzle games. Bugs notwithstanding. Let random info. Find and execute 2 evil characters. Okay. Counselor and Ba. 1 villager becomes an outcast robot. It could be a doppelganger. Okay. 1 fake outcast is added. Okay. I was an oracle. 802 is a... Wait, so 1 random unrevealed good character becomes a baker. Learn which baker... No one knows how it works. They just wake up baking. So this is obviously a lie, right? Because when I reveal you, someone else is supposed to be a baker. But you reveal and immediately said that you were an oracle. Right? So you are very sus. I think. and you 802 is a counselor, you're next to a thing, there's a high probability that you're a counselor. You're assuming it works how we think it does. How far did you play in, by the way? Left side is more evil. Knight. I can't die. Bombardier. Knight. Again. Wretch. Slayer. What's wrong with this game? Why are there so many? So I should just slay him, right? I don't think there's a drawback to doing this. Can I do this more than once? Okay, then let's wait. 802 is a counselor. 8's a wretch. Come on. The wretches are all confirmed. Like these. In fact, this is interesting because wretch, plague doctor. Did I? Oh great, I have a plague doctor. Yeah. Yeah, so yes, you could be corrupted. Which is why I put orange. Left side is more evil. I think I have to use the slay ability right off. In fact, no, I think I have to use the plague doctor on you, or you. You're the only ones that really matter, right? But I think this... Because if I do it on you, this will confirm whether you are... Removing the corruption question will confirm whether you are good or evil, right? So I think that's the way. 8 is evil, 2 is corrupted. Nice. Okay. So you are confirmed corrupted, which means you are a villager. Which means you are a liar. Because this cannot be a counselor and this cannot be a counselor. So you... How many corruptions are there? I only have 1 corruption, right? I don't believe I have more than 1 corruption. So you are evil. And I only have 2 evil characters, so you are lying. But then that means I'll have 2 knights. And no doppelganger. I mean, yes, there's a doppelganger here, but I don't have 4 outcasts. What do you mean I can test them normally? Test them how? Oh, my own knife. You know, I forgot about this. Well? Yeah, I forgot about this. Okay. So much for you. And you go slay him. I couldn't kill 3. Okay. So 3 is not... So 3 is somehow... Huh? 2 is corrupted. But you are not evil. But you are not correct either. And you are not... No, I mean, you could be. Yeah, that's the only possibility. That's the only possibility, right? And then it would... But it would still not... But how is this person... This person would still be lying though. How many liars do I have? Lie in disguise. Lie in disguise here. Plague Doctor makes 1 person corrupted. Disguise as a good villager currently in play. Do we have a doppelganger? We can't though, we have 3 yellows. We start with 1 yellow. Oh wait, I guess this is misleading, right? So maybe we do start with 3 yellows and there's a 4th yellow and it's a... Well, no, none of these are duplicated. Yeah, that's the same thing also. I don't get 3. And also, this should have triggered, right? Unless this reveal didn't work at all. This should have triggered. But it didn't trigger. There are no other bakers. Is it possible that you are corrupted and you are... Always disguises as a unique villager. Disguises as a unique villager. Cannot double claim a good character. What does that even mean? Usually evil. Yeah, right. Plague Doctor went off, yeah. Unless the plague... Unless... Okay, so I see this. 5211, right? So, and the counselor turned either the wretch or the bomb. Oh. I think the wretch or the bombardier was a baker. It's possible that the wretch bombardier was a baker. No, but then it should have happened on reveal. This is unrevealed good religion. Good. This happens on game start. This happens on reveal. So this should trigger afterwards. So I don't understand why, unless the corruption just removed this ability at all, altogether. Yeah, the ability doesn't work. Okay, so this never triggered. 8 or 2 was a counselor. So if lies, both are good. But this cannot be, right? Wait. If lies, both characters in my info are good, but Reg is not good. I cannot register as good or as Reg to other characters. I only register as minion or an evil. Oh, register as a random evil merchant. Oh, random evil minion. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. So you're good. Ah, yes. Ah. So you are the bad one. Yeah. There's a lot of this. Like you have to kind of read through the notes to find out how exactly the mechanics fit together. At night, kill a random unrevealed character. Deal 2 damage to you. What is night again? What is night again? It's this thing. When you reveal a card, the clock ticks. After 4 ticks, the night falls. During the night, some demons might kill and various characters can take action. After every character is... Does this mean that the characters... Like this? Does this mean that I can trigger this? Every night? Learn an evil role. Learn up to 3 characters. Between 3, 6, 8, there's Outcast, Villager, and Minion. Who even do we have? We only have 1 Minion, 1 Demon. Outcast, Villager, and Minion. Kill a random unrevealed character. So can I trigger this now? I guess I can trigger it at night. Well, random unrevealed character. 7 is a real baker. Well, please kill the baker. Yeah, I'm gonna test it by doing that anyway. But do I want to reveal a baker? Because baker turns someone else into a baker. Kind of, I rather the baker not. If this is true, I'd rather they not. Between 3, 6, and 8. Outcast, villager, and minion. Let's trigger this. 6 could be Lilith. What does that mean? Yeah, I agree. Other games like this will be at night. Learn an evil role. If evil picked, learn correct info. So I learned that Lilith is on the board, and if that was Lilith, if that was an evil card, it is Lilith. Is what it's trying to tell me. Killed by the demon cannot be revealed. 6 could be Lilith. 1 is evil. 1, 2, or 3. I was a baker. So this is actually true. See, the thing is, the problem with this being Lilith is that Lilith is not an outcast villager or minion. Lilith is an outright demon. Yeah, dreamer ability refresh. But what do I do with it? I don't know. Okay. 2 could be witch. So it just could be. There's no... Doesn't mean anything. It just cycles through the people. It just cycles through the people, through the different... I assume later on you might not know what all the demons and minions are. But this is saying that if this person is evil, they are Lilith. If this person is evil, they are witch. Basically, it says that so it helps with like the previous map, where we were not sure who the puppets and puppeteers were, and who that what's his name, Poka or whatever, Puka could have been. Yeah, not really. Yeah, it's kind of weird. These all kind of confirm each other, right? Like, it is perfectly set up for this is Lilith and this is Witch. The problem is we don't really know for sure. Well, no, because the problem is that we have 2 mediums here. So one of them cannot be a medium. One of them has to be fake, right? I think that's the main clue that we have here. Because we have no... Apparently we have an outcast here. So this might have... Wait. Random unrevealed character. Oh, so he might have killed the outcast. But someone is lying. Someone is... Like, one of these two has to be... I guess I kind of wasted her ability. I should have used it on 3 and 5. Or 3 or 5. If lies, my info includes disguise character. Learn a good character in his role. It cannot be 1 in 5. Unless number 2 is... It cannot be 1 in 5 unless number 2 is corrupted, which I guess is possible. Three, 6, and 8. I think 8 or 6. 8 or 6. One of them is the outcast for sure. One of them is the outcast for sure. So if 2 is not lying, then 3 is real and 7 is real, right? And not only real but uncorrupted. Yeah, I think this is another case where you kind of have to shoot again and hope. I think 1-5 is a possibility, 6-2 is kind of a possibility. But the corruption and the missing cards leave too much for us to know for sure. And the problem with this is that the important clue that she did give was that she thought if this person is evil, she is Lilith. This will make you a liar. And this kind of follows up with that. So she's kind of accusing the both of them. If she's lying, I don't know what her ability would say. What would her ability even say if she's lying? Will I still learn an evil role or will I still learn nonsense? Because the information she gave me was correct, right? She did give me correct information. As she didn't hallucinate someone who isn't in the game. But she doesn't confirm or deny any of them either, so yeah. There are a lot of different combinations here that could work. I'm going to slay number 6. I need to see who number 6 is. Click Doctor, well. Between 3, 6, and 8. Yeah, well, we knew that. This Click Doctor was the only outcast here. And it says there's an outcast in the game. So 6 or 8 was always the Plague Doctor. But I guess I don't know if the Lilith would have killed one of these. Would Lilith kill a corrupted? She says she'll prioritize. See, I should have known this, I guess. If I realized this had to be the Plague Doctor. I would have known that. Lesson learned, I guess. But this could not be the Plague Doctor because she targets good characters first. Well, is this a good character? Okay. No, okay, so that's not true. That could have been the good Witch Doctor that was killed. Yeah, it could have been, yeah. So between 3, 6, and 8, there's Outcast, Villager, and Minion. This is a village outcast. This is a villager. And this is a minion, if you are telling the truth. So it will be 3 and 7, right? This is again, this I don't know what happens if you're lying. But what is the other option? What other options are there? You're saying 1 and 5? The thing is, someone is still lying. Someone is still corrupted, right? So even if I target you, you might be lying. Okay. if this is true, then this is true. Seven is a real baker, I was a baker. These two have to be either both true or both false. So one of this has to be hallucinating. As in like corrupt. Between 3, 6, 8, there's an outcast, villager, and minion. So this would have to be a witch. Or you would have to be false. If lies, all characters might infer villagers. 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 This is not a villager. So you are telling the truth. Confirm. And you do not kill. So this is definitely the witch. Yeah. 7 is a real baker. So you're faking. So this is Lilith, right? Perfect. Ascension level increase. And do I heal? No, I don't heal. Yeah. Are you sure that I don't heal back to full and get to start over at Ascension 4 if I leave and come back? Well, we might as well play. I guess we might as well play out. At this point, we're 2.5 hours in. We might as well just finish the stream with this. I did have other games queued up, but I don't think any of them are like half an hour long. I think I don't have to complete Endless Mode to reach. Let's continue with this anyway. Unlock all the cards. Ah, I see. Bombardier. Baker. I was suggested. So again. Like, this means you're lying, right? Right, and we have no corruption. If lying, I say that was a random villager roll. So as far as I understand it, this should mean that she's lying. And specifically is evil. Ha! No more Lilith. Nice. 7 or 5 is a witch, so nobody will die now overnight. 5 is a real bard. Yeah, no corrupted characters. Seikai. Which means this is also correct, right? Like, we know this is a fact. I was a baker. Okay. So this is also correct. As long as one of these are also bakers. Oh, the witch is blocking. Oh, I see what you mean. Because of this. During the night, some demons might kill and various characters can take action. Yeah, yeah. The hand goes right back to night. Well, right back to day. That's okay. I think you are fake. You are confirmed. 0 evils, really? So either both of you are evil or both of you are good. Who do I have? Counselor and witch. She's 7 or 5 is a witch. Doesn't this have to be the counselor? Right. Rash and Bombardier are my only 2. Counselor has to be here somewhere. One of these 2. Yeah, 7 and 9 has to be the counselor. So either this is the counselor and this is a witch, or you are lying. If you are telling the truth and you are telling the truth, then this is the counselor and this is the baker. This is the witch and this is the counselor. Is there any other possibility? The thing is that you seem to be telling the truth though. I think you're the counselor. If I lie, both characters are good. How is this even possible? Will not kill herself when she is the only card left. How does that even work? 7 and 9, 7 and 3, or 3 and 7. The thing is that this is the truth. I was a baker is the truth, isn't it? But this only works if this person also became... Well, no, there might not be any unrevealed good villagers left. Yeah, I don't know how the situation might work. But this seems to be the truth. But if this is true, then it will be 6 and 3 who have to be false. Well, but that doesn't work because of this. This is true, you have to be false. And you have to be false. And you have to be false. Yeah, it doesn't work. No, but this could be the counselor. I guess is the issue. But it can't be. It just can't be. But then the witch is saying I was a baker. But I was a baker is correct. I guess. Wouldn't counselor claim another role as baker? Yeah, exactly. So, but if this is a counselor, then 7 or 5 has to be a witch. And 5 is not a witch, so 7 has to be a witch. So that doesn't make sense. You think Oracle is evil, but this thing says among 5, 4, 3 there are 0 evils. 5, 4, 3 is decent. Yeah. So if this is a witch, if this is evil, this has to be evil as well. They link together like that. Which is why that doesn't make sense. The only thing I can think about is that we don't really understand what the baker says. It's possible we're at the start of 4th village anyway, so let's just kill. Counselor? That was an oracle. Yeah, counselor turned into a pretended to be a baker, I guess. So, this has to be the baker? Right, there's no corruption. Sorry, yeah, it has to be the witch. The baker has to be the witch. Yeah, it's just that this thing doesn't make sense. Hey, I healed up. Okay. Who do we have today? Lilith again. And a random minion. Here's a drunk. I disguise as a random not in play villager. I'm corrupted and I lie, I cannot be cured. Finally the drunk. Okay, so do I have any other corruption besides that? No, right? I'm dizzy. But this has to be a not in play villager. Although that doesn't help because 5. Yeah, okay. Slayer. Druid. Druid. Well, we have 3 skills to use. I couldn't kill number 4. Learn one random outcast among them if any. There are no outcasts. In fact, who is the outcast? Bombardier and Drunk. Interesting. Now, what is this? Among 2, 3, and 4, there are no outcasts. This looks like an outcast to me. And you cannot be drunk. This time they didn't refresh? Didn't refresh what? Oh, they didn't refresh because I did it at night, I guess. I revealed 3 people. And it moved it to nighttime, but it was sitting here. So I was like, yeah, maybe I can still do my abilities, but no. So I guess you have to do it literally during the first 2 turns. Which is kind of dumb, yeah. But you are obviously someone to kill, right? Which means that you are probably correct. You are probably real. Means that I want to reveal you. Well, thanks a lot. In fact, that actually does mean you're real. Because you're real. Poor Lilith. Okay. Finding actually 4 evil characters, 2 minions and 1 demon. So we have a puppeteer here. Great, just great. Just great. But we have no corruption. Yeah, no corruption, which helps. I'm 1 card away from closest evil. I can't die. We can test that right now, right? Confirm? There's so yeah. So this is also evil, right? I can't die. Oh really? Yeah, so this is obviously correct. You messed up. No, you did. Yeah, I don't even know who you are. So this seems to have taken... Oh no, this is, yeah. So I revealed the second one. I have no abilities to use, but if I had an ability to use, I would have had to use it now. They just don't learn. Okay. Anyway. So far so good. We just have to find Lilith now. Okay. So let's open up two more cards. This one. So this is correct. And this one. And pick one character, learn if they're lying. What if I pick myself? So this ability is kind of useless, right? What happens if I pick Judge with Judge? Because doesn't that make a paradox? What happens if I pick himself with himself? Isn't that a paradox? He'd say he's telling the truth. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Actually, I know what the Lilith thing means now. The Lilith thing means that if she is the last unrevealed card, she will not kill herself. That's what it means. Like for example, if I had one more card to open, I wish I could just advance time. But I can't just advance time. I guess if I was smart about it, I would have left this guy alone for now. But yeah, I can. Yeah, this might be the case. Yeah, it's hard to tell. But I guess we can do this, right? Voicing truth. So like that. I mean, there's no, yeah. It's so funny. The minions, the evils in that village are so incompetent. Okay, this star in which fake outcast, but no real corruption except for the drunk. The bard will be interesting to see. 4 cards away from. And I'm just gonna assassinate you. This is not possible, right? There's no corruption in my. I guess you could be a hunter. Are these does in play? Because there have to be 2 evil characters. The only spot that's far away is this one. There can't be 2. Yeah. So you're either corrupted or lying. I don't think you can be drunk because I can't show how many character types are currently in play. So I guess in play, like it could be that these 4 are in play and this one is not, and the drunk became that one. I guess that's what it means, right? But the drunk's not evil, right? Yeah. Corrupted and a lie cannot be cured. 4 cards away from. Oh, these 2 contradict each other. Oh, okay. So there's a duplicate here. So one of them has to be. So you have to be evil. But this is saying that you are corrupted. But you cannot be corrupted unless you're the drunk. Four cannot be the drunk. 4 cannot copy someone else who is in play. Unless you're saying that this is the drunk and this is the evil. But I don't think the evil people can copy people that are not in play either. Copy of a random villager or outcast who's already in town. Disguises as a unique villager. So this one cannot be a double. Is that what it means? Unique villager? But yeah, these 2 cannot be drunks. Is the drunk a double? The drunk is not a villager. But the drunk has to disguise as a not in play villager. He receives 4 damage instead of 5 and he execute me. So couldn't the demon be a fake hunter? I see what you mean, yeah. Well, let's open the rest and see. Look at that. That's a new one. I am the original baker. I was an enlightened. That's a witch, okay. So these seem true. We don't know for sure, but this is true. This is probably true. Probably. It's not giving hunters. Yeah, I think it's these two. But no, then this would be false. I haven't tried the Jester either. You, and you. 3560 evils. Okay, so you're fine. Unless both of you are evil, which is highly unlikely. But this all doesn't make sense. Just kill them all. Yeah, I know, right? All these sorted out in a wash. Okay, so but you are corrupted. So if you are true, you are corrupted. Which means you're the drunk. You cannot be 4 cards away from the... Okay, I'm gonna kill this number 1. Die. Okay, good. Now, this is true, this is false. So this, I think this is the other... This has to be the witch, right? If one of this is false, if this is false, then one of these has to be also false, and that's not possible. If this is false, it's possible. But a fake baker will say the random villager. Yeah, it is possible. 7, or unless we missed, or unless 2. No, 2 is not possible. It's not possible for 2 to be wrong. Because if 2 is wrong, then one of these has to be wrong as well. And we don't have enough evil spots for that. So 2 is confirmed correct. 6 might be wrong. Wait, no, 6 can't be wrong, because if 6 is wrong, this is also... Yeah, these two are kind of tied together. Yeah, I think this is the witch. Yeah. All evil characters have been executed. Perfect. Okay, what nonsense we have now? We have 1 corrupted villager, if possible. 2 corrupted. Okay. So 1 corrupted is next to the poisoner, and this guy corrupts himself. I always open the dreamer first. 6 is good, you say? Wait, I don't have a Lilith here. Bah. Oh. 1 fake outcast. So either this or this is fake. I sure hope this is fake. But we'll find out once we reveal them all, right? Closest evil is counterclockwise. I got 2 corruptions. This is he's lying. This is not possible. No, he could be corrupted. He could be the corrupted person. He could be a corrupted victim of poisoner. But he's definitely lying. So the either the poisoner is one of these 3. Has to be one of these 3, right? Closest evil is counterclockwise. Well, 6 is good. This kind of supports each other though. But the poisoner would have corrupted one of these 2. Yeah, they could all be evil. Yeah, they could all be evil. But then this also supports this, right? So these 4, these 3, like this could be the poisoner, and then these 2 like supporting each other. Let's see what the rest are. 9 is good. So they're doing a chain. I'm 2 cards away from closest evil. Pick 1 character. And there's a witch. Okay. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, how can you possibly say 9 is good? How can you possibly say that? Triple even. They don't disguise very well, do they? So they can't be the drunk. That's not. I don't think it's possible. 1 fake outcast. The fake outcast is. No, the fake. Well, it could be either one. I absolutely cannot execute this guy because he could be the bombardier. This could be the. No, we might have a doppelganger. Wait, how do you know we don't have a Oh no, we don't have a. Yeah, you're right. We don't have a doppelganger. We might have a drunk. But the drunk cannot be one of these three, right? It could be, actually. Two of them could be wrong, and the third one could be a drunk. Their shuffle character names are wrong. Like, as in from what? As in compared to other kind of werewolf games? Yeah, from BOTC, yeah. Or games like that, for sure, yeah. Click Doctor, Puzzle Master. Yeah, but I mean, that game also took it from other werewolf games, right? I played the original Mafia games. In fact, I'm not even sure. I think Werewolf is more. The Werewolf games are older than the Mafia games, I think. But I played like the Mafia foreign games quite a lot years ago. So yeah, same ability and names that shuffle around. This is interesting because it's a single player kind of thing. But I don't like the corruptions, as you said. So yeah, so the gem crafters are definitely, some of them are definitely problematic. Learn an evil role. If evil, pick learn correct info. I want to learn who you are. If you are evil, you are the poisoner. We should make this guy corrupted. I can see that. If evil, pick executed. I don't really want to do evil. I don't really want to do Slay on 8 because I'm pretty sure this is the poisoner and this is the corrupted person. But it could be the other way around, right? But then I'm kind of doubling up the clues when I do this. I almost want to execute this guy because if this guy is good, then I know that one of these two is. If this guy is not evil, then it confirms. Well, it doesn't confirm anyone. I almost want to kill this guy. Slayer should target himself. Well, if the Slayer is evil, he doesn't actually have the Slayer ability, so it doesn't do anything. So whether he's good or evil, there'll be no effect if he targets himself. The question is, how are these gem crafters confirming each other? So if you are good, then you have to be good, and if you are good, then there's a conflict because I can't have equals, right? So you can't be good. So at best you are corrupted. But this only corrupts one adjacent villager, right? What are the minion abilities? Minion is the witch is you cannot reveal the last card. That's why I can't open this. The poisoner, one adjacent villager is corrupted, but he adds one fake outcast. So right now, so there are two options right now. We have a drunk who disguises as a random not in play villager, whatever that means. I think it means that like it's a villager that, so in play means I have 5 villagers that are in play out of these 8. I have 5 villagers and there cannot be duplicates unless special things happen. Those special things are not in the game. Yes. Yes. Only one of the 3 gem crafters are real. But one of them could be the drunk, and the drunk is good. So you can't. No, it's not evil. So the drunk. Actually, no, you're right. Yeah. The drunk can. So, okay, it's possible that 2 of the. It could be something like this. It could be evil, drunk. It could be 2 evils and 1 villager, or 2 evils and 1 drunk. It's possible because we can't see what this card is. I almost want to take this and kill this directly, as opposed to using the Slay ability. And the reason is that I kind of want to use Slayer's ability on someone else. Poisoner. So she actually guessed correctly. So we couldn't figure out what her ability was. Yes, 5 has to be evil or drunk. Evil or drunk. So this gemcaster, yeah, 5 could be a drunk if 9 is evil, correct. Because then there will be no gemcasters in play, assuming that this one isn't one. And so this person could be a drunk masquerading as a gem crafter. So this is fake, right? So 6 is good, but he's lying. So 6 is not good. And if he's lying, so he's lying too. But I guess he could be a drunk. Minions have to disguise as a 6. See, I guess I don't understand what it means by 60% chance to disguise as a copy. Yeah, so what's the other 40%? I think it means it could be like the person that's not in town. Yeah, 40% not. Yeah, right. But still, these are probably still the only things that they could be. But at least one of them is not in play. We know that, right? Okay, so I think this is evil, right? Because this is he has to lie because he's evil. And so you're lying. And this also kind of confirms that 2 cards away from closest evil. So most likely you're lying. I say not only lying, but you're evil. I'm gonna kill you. Which means I can open you. Which means that there is a drunk in play. Okay. You are confirmed good. You are confirmed poison / evil. You are confirmed poison / evil. Basically, one of them is corrupted, and the other one's probably a drunk. I don't know. And you are also... This is where I can use a Slayer now. This is where I can see. So Poisoner has one adjacent villager. One adjacent villager is corrupted, but not both. But it's probable that the other one is a drunk, right? But then, how do we have 3 people left? Hunter is confirmed non-drunk. The problem with that, though, is that if... No, but... The closest evil is this way. But this could be evil, right? Yeah, one of the gems is evil, that's the thing. But this says I'm 2 cards away from closest evil. So if this is true, then this has to be good. But if this person is the... Oh, no. So this could be the drunk, right? Yeah, this could be the drunk, because the drunk is not evil. The drunk is just wrong. It's just lying. So if this is a drunk, this is evil, and this person is poison, which is why he's not telling the truth. So this is evil, this is drunk. So this, 2 cards away. This, 9 is good, it's false, but you're a drunk. This is false, there's no corruptions to cure. This is evil. This, yeah, whatever. This, closest evil is counterclockwise, correct. This. Yeah. Yeah, correct. All good. Next. I guess it's 9 o'clock, but I've already started this. We're on village 6 or 7, so I'm going to try to finish this ascension and then we start. 1 is evil, 8, 7. So there's a clock here, which means that Lilith is in play. So at night, kill a random unrevealed character. Shaman, they are... Okay, so this makes a villager duplicate. Kind of. The knight is very strangely implemented right now. The knight refreshes your abilities, but you have to use the ability before this hand reaches here. So if I use it now, it'll refresh, I think. If I wait 1 turn by opening another card and then use it, it will not refresh, even though it'll be at night when I use it. So I have to do this. Here. Number 2 is lying. Good to know. So one of you is not honest. Do we have corruption in here? We do not have corruption, which makes things easier. Okay, no corruption, so one of you is lying for sure. Should I open these ones to see if you're telling the truth? No, because if you execute them, I know they're good. So I would rather you go execute them. So my next move will... Lilith will kill one after my next move. Okay, so this is good. Confirm good. I guess I want to open this next. Evils are not adjacent to each other. I don't even remember you. Gnomes and witches stitch themselves too close together. Lilith is 2 cards away from closest evil. 1 is evil, 7, 3, or 5. Pick 3 characters. Learn 1 random outcast among them, if any. So this is an easy one to confirm, right? Because there are no outcasts that are random. I only have 1 outcast, and he's very clearly here. Yeah, we don't go to night anymore. Little Chef Empress Novel. Yeah, something like that, yeah. I do like these games. So okay, so we can confirm the druid just by doing something like this. It doesn't really matter which ones. So you're confirmed. Confirm. 1 is evil. 8, 7 or 1. 8 and 7 are both good. Confirm. 1 of you is evil. But the adjacents are not evil. Evils are not adjacent to each other. You're confirmed good. 1 is evil. 7, 3, or 5. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I almost want to judge 7. Yeah, judge 7, you're right. 7 is lying. Okay. You're evil. Lilith is 2 cards away from closest evil. But this is guaranteed good, and this is guaranteed good. So you are not telling the truth. 7, 3, or 5. Evils are not adjacent. Yeah, you're not telling the truth. Oh, rude. Okay, last one. Who do we have? Doppelganger. I disguise as a good villager current in play. Okay, so I can have a double. Lose if you execute me. Cannot reveal. 2 same villager roles. That's fine. 1 fake outcast. So either Doppelganger or Bombardier is fake. Okay. Fine by me. So many pirates. It's real. Execute the Bombardier claim immediately. Yeah. It'll be funny if like everyone claims Bombardier. I'm a Bombardier, I'm a Bombardier, I'm a Bombardier. Yeah, good luck. Okay. And I can't reveal this because of the witch. 8 is a real fortune teller. Pick 2 characters, learn if any of them are evil. 9 is good. There are no corrupted characters. That's true, right? I think we can... Yeah. So this is confirmed true. Between 4, 8, 2, there's a minion, outcast, and villager. So these 2 are duplicated, and these 2 are duplicated. These 2 are... So this is triplicated. The triplicate is kind of funny. Four, 8, 2. Shaman is 1 card away from closest evil. Fortune teller. I need a second confirm one before I can flag them as good or evil. 8 is a real fortune teller. 2 is good. None of these work off of each other, right? Yeah, there's no positioning kind of thing. They can be anywhere. Okay. Between 4, 8, and 2, there's minion, outcast, and villager. 4, 8, and 2. I don't think there are any clues around, so I'll either have to use these abilities or start executing people. Is it possible for these 2 to be the same character? Yes, it is, due to this, right? This duplicates 1, so we have a duplication, and a legit duplication, and probably the other 2 are fake. Well, no, the doppelganger could be in play as well. Depending if this is a bombardier or not. Yeah, we might have 2 dupes. We might have 1 dupe. Hard to say. I think I'm gonna ask for these 2. 5 of all evil, you think it's false. What do you think? You think it's also false. So this is interesting because if this is fake, then these two are sorry, if this is evil, hypothetically, if this is evil, and you are lying, and you are lying, and you are lying, and we know that this one between 4A and 2, there's 1 minion, outcast, and villager. So like, but all 3 of these are lying according to this, right? And 7 is lying, yeah. And shaman is, well, this one could be true, but there are too many people will be lying. We have no corrupted people, so this has to be true, right? I think, because they cannot lie. This is true. This is true. Not sure it has to be. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me roll that back. So, not sure which one has to be. Because I might have jumped to a conclusion that I shouldn't have. I think this... Well, I said if this is false, then... This is false and too many things... If this is false, this has to be false. This has to be false. And at this point, you can't have a minion, outcast, and villager between 4A and 2. Because 4 and 8 are both false. And the minion and the outcast and villager are both true. Right. So if this is true, is 5 of 4 evil? False. True. 5 of 4 evil? False. True. Between 4A and 2, this again is false, right? Because now we have... No, wait, that's not true. Minion, outcast, and... Okay. But 2 is good. So if this is true, then this has to be true as well. Which only leaves like... And this has to be true. Which only leaves like this, and this person as false. So this has to be false. Between 4A and 2... Yeah. And we have 3 evils. So I'm just going to confirm again what happens if false. Okay, if you have false, then we have too many falses. Okay. So I think this is correct, yeah. So I'm going to slay you. You. Hi. Wait a minute. But this is true. This is true. Shaman is 1 card away from closest evil. No, we have a shaman though. We have to have 3 people lying. Oh, you're right. You're right. Either this person or this person, one of these 2 is pointing at a doppelganger. You're right. Ah, okay. The question is which one? So shaman is 1 card away from closest evil. So this or this is a shaman. Between 4A and 2, that this doesn't help. I think we have to... Oh, this person says 9 is good. 9 is good. It's false. So 9 is not good. So this is the one. Yeah. Technically, I can afford to kill them both. That's right. Nice. Ascension level increase. Yeah, we're not going to play through Ascension 5. I think it does probably go on... I'm not sure if it goes on forever. Did we unlock the entire companion? We did. Of what's available in the demo. There's a lot more villagers that haven't come. This is going to be so complicated. Goodness. Look, we've managed to complete 102%. I don't know how, but I think this is a demon. Or a minion. So we have unlocked this. This is coming soon. Every village is randomized kind of implies that this wasn't randomized. And so what happened here was that when I started this game, it started me at Ascension 5 with full health again. So you can actually go back to the menu. It's like you're basically your health here is just to finish these 7 villages, not the entire thing. Lava Slayer Judge Nita. Hold on, let me check that. Yeah, the characters are different. Yeah, the characters are already different, regardless of whether you do this or this. I guess this one starts you all the way at the bottom. So yeah, I guess this is an endless mode in a sense of. Actually, what we did was the endless mode basically, right? It sets you at Ascension 1 and you slowly go through the. Yeah, it doesn't give retries, yeah. Oh wait, it doesn't? Yeah, it doesn't give the hearts at the bottom. Ah. Yeah, but the tooltip for hearts is still there, though. Even though the hearts are not actually visible anymore. Also, it says 3 hearts. But it actually gave us 4 hearts, right? So I guess he forgot to update the tooltip at some point. 4 hearts. 4, yeah. Anyway, yeah, fun game. I do like the idea of single player werewolf / mafia. I'm sure other games like that exist. I'm not 100% sure. I also do like the social aspect of the multiplayer version of Werewolf. It's very fun. But yeah, this is an interesting game. Yeah, I guess I haven't played. I think there might be others. I feel like I've seen one before that isn't quite structured like this, but it's similar. It's a similar kind of Werewolf Mafia theme kind of game. Like the theme is there, but not the complexity of it. But yeah, anyway, you might be right. You might be right. This might be the first one. But yeah, lots of fun. Thank you for watching. That was a fun 3 hours 15 minutes or so. See y'all tomorrow for more demos. Take care, y'all. Have a good night. And wishlist this game for sure if you like it. Rest your drunks, I will. Rest your wings. Good night. Goodbye. Bye, Dad. Thanks for coming.